Sir, looks like you've had enough. What's your room number? I'll make sure you get there safe and sound.
Stand up. Sam B got the thing that go bump in the night. Hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Let's go.
Excuse me, lady. Are you okay? Can you hear me? What are you doing, sir? This is the woman's restroom.
Excuse me, sir. Are you okay?
Rip your arms off with my bare hand. Smack your mama.
Sorry about that unorthodox intro. This is Ideas from 2099, now with the title If 2099, because if it was 2099, basically we would have a bunch of crazy stuff. So that's the point of the show. That's the whole idea of this episode, this series of episodes. The games I play are just interesting background while we speak on these ideas and just think constructively and have a nice, constructive, friendly conversation. This isn't supposed to be a heated debate. Nothing I say is going to be law or going to happen tomorrow. So if you don't like it, you don't have to worry about it. And if you can't handle the gory gameplay I'm playing, then just listen. Just go ahead and listen. I'll try my best not to curse a bunch, just in case there's kids out there watching, or if you're at work. So if you haven't seen Ideas from 2099, the series has changed a bit. It's only been 3 episodes or so, 3 or 4. The first episode I started off with a few ideas. We talked about them. The second episode, I believe I read about 7 to 8 ideas off, like rapid fire. I was about to move from Florida and I had to throw away the big board that I wrote everything on. So basically, if you would like to see more of the ideas, you can go to that video, check that out. But one of the ideas that I said was a house that was covered in some sort of plant, or was covered in some sort of I guess moss and all that, still plants, but covered in some sort of fauna flora. covered in some sort of flora that would take the sunlight and turn it into electricity as a byproduct. Like that's, I was saying, that's the type of GMO that I'm behind. Like 100%, I'm behind them making and creating plants that we don't have to ingest, that will possibly help mankind. This idea is obviously something from the future, because literally you living would be creating energy for you, not only you but the city. I think it's a capacitor is the word. Don't quote me on that, but basically you would need some sort of thing to connect your house to the grid, is where I'm trying to go. And there's a word for that, actually. It costs money now, but with this idea, I believe that the government should get behind this, because then every house that's already built could get one in their backyard or whatever, and some kind of little shed or something made. But in future houses, there will be a spot already built for this, that's connecting to the grid, that you can generate energy for your house and the city and the United States as a whole. Truly, ideas from the future, it will generate energy for the world. So this young person by the name of Julian, I'm not going to try to say their last name, from another country. They went to UK's Royal College of Art. They created a synthetic leaf that was basically, it was made from real actual plant cells and suspended in a material made from silk protein. This link will be in the description if you would like to read about what I'm talking about. And basically, they made this for specifically. Oh, this is not. I did the wrong thing here. I put it in the wrong place. He made this thinking about the space program, stuff like NASA, space travel, long distance space travel, so we can survive in very unhospitable zones for long periods of time. So the link's in the description right now. Just put it there. Also, besides NASA, who would be interested in this type of idea with the plants, Julian says he expects to see the design in ventilation systems and interior design for ventilation systems for large buildings. The material would serve as a filter for the outside air, bringing oxygenated air into the structure. And if you actually just go to the video or see some of these pictures and see what it looks like, the leaf, the synthetic leaf itself, is actually somewhat translucent. And I believe we could just make windows that have this material, clear surfaces, quote unquote transparent surfaces, that has this material. And I believe it would basically serve us a high purpose here as well on planet, because they say that it is specific. It will do much better in space and stuff, because I don't think it needs water. I think it's just literally just a leaf shaped thing. They made it look like a leaf, I think, because of what it's made from, just like to keep that feeling. But I don't believe it has to look like a leaf. It probably can be any shape, but they used, and it's like it has like a kind of spider feeling too, with the way that it's webbed across and netted across. Once you see the picture, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I believe this could be a great idea, especially along with the houses and the creating electricity. Now, where I'm leading to with this, I have another link here. I was thinking, is it possible to just get, you know, oxygen and turn that into electricity? Well, there's already a way to do that, and funny enough, it's a thing that I've heard over and over again. Fuel cells turn hydrogen and oxygen into electrical energy. Fuel cells in itself, I'll just simple Google search. A fuel cell is a device that converts chemical potential energy stored in molecular bonds into electrical energy. A PEM, proton exchange membrane cell, uses hydrogen gas. I said hydrogen gas and oxygen gas as fuel. It uses H2 and O2 as fuel. The product of reaction is water, electricity, and heat. So imagine if every house has a fuel cell that is attached to some sort of, maybe like the overhang of the roof as it overhangs over the walls, and the walls of the actual house itself will have
lower ninth ward. My daddy went to prison. I was 2.
One punch mode. No, I don't want to get exploded. Imagine if the walls of the house were covered in this plant material, the synthetic plant material, or the windows, all the windows, or they were hit with sun and stuff all day. And even think about it, plants grow where the sun doesn't hit constantly all the time. Some plants thrive like that. They're still reflected. There's bounce light everywhere. There's bounce light all over the place. So I believe it's definitely possible to basically cover your house in this fake plant material to basically create electricity with fuel cells that are also attached to your house. Now, some downfalls, of course, would be sun isn't out all the time. That's for sure. In some places the weather may be so extreme that the care on the house would be too much. Constantly repairing everything all over the house to get the most efficient energy and all that. So there definitely have to be a system in which, but really, the fuel cells are just collecting oxygen. We just need to make a system in which the fuel cells are not depleting all of the oxygen in the air everywhere. So, because we need oxygen too. So definitely some things need to be worked out. But I think it's an awesome idea, and the fact that this is coming to fruition. This person over here, I don't know, actually, it's somewhere in the UK. They went to school. I don't know where they are now, but they made this synthetic plant, literally man-made plant that they take from plant cells, and just in case you tune in, take it from plant cells and mix it with silk, spider silk, like a material that was made from spider silk. They don't just straight mix it with spider silk, but the plant just creates oxygen from the sunlight, like bada bing bada boom. Combine that with a super intelligent I guess system worked out for oxygen collection on the right levels.
Can't hurt to take a look.
And we want to. I also think on the inside of the house, it would just help for filtration, because in rooms with like little airflow, it definitely kind of sucks trying to like figure out a way to get the air moving and stuff. Oh man. I don't think anyone had a gun. I don't think people are allowed to do that anymore. Apparently I need money. So, if you're curious or you have any more, I don't know. Let's talk. Let's talk in the comments, okay? If you want to know anything else, any talk more about this, let me know in the comments. If you want to go ahead and, you know, give me an idea to talk about in a future episode of If 2099. Go ahead and leave a comment about that too. Or you could hit me up on one of those social media things down there in the description. I appreciate you for stopping by today, and I'm gonna try to find a better way to do this with the background and stuff, because I feel like, I don't know, I just personally feel like I might be trying to do too much at once. You know, I feel like no one should be grossed out by a body or anything like that. There's some things seeing is a little bit like, oh my gosh, that's off-putting. Some things, I used to watch those surgery shows and stuff a lot, and this is basically my point is, gore is terrible. Don't get me wrong, like real legitimate gore, but gore in video games is just video games. It's like, yeah, it's completely different. I think a person's mind just does things to them when they think about the stuff really hard.
Anything good in here?
Anything good in here? I don't know, man. Oh, I'm doing stuff. I've never played this game, by the way, so do not judge me. Let's see here. What is this game called again? This game is called Dead Island, the Definitive Collection. Alright. I feel like I have both games. It's like, it says there's Definitive and then Riptide. Alright. Also, I would like to add one of those handy dandy thumbnails on there to get everybody nice and pumped. Pump it up. That's the jam. That's the jam. Yeah. Where am I at here? Probably going to be in the eyes, I suppose. I don't know if I saved it in the right folder. Dagnabbit. Shoot it, then stab it. Let's see here. I called it 2099 arrows, apparently. Or not. Or not. This is just silly. There it is. I did call it 2099 arrows. Jay is live. Jay, I'm live. We can't both be live. I guess you could have two tabs open at the same time. Okay. So now we got that image in there. We're going back live over here. And boom. Okay. So Like I said before, if you have any ideas for ideas, if you have any ideas for ideas from 2099, leave it in the description. It would be best, because then it will stay there and I could just come back and read it. And if you would like to see any more of what I've done, you should check out the playlist Ideas from 2099, because reasons, because that's where you want to check it out. That's where the playlist is. That's where all the videos are. Do you know what the playlist is? I don't know. I am looking for the playlist because I made it so long ago. It's deep in there. Man, I've made so many playlists. Plans for 2099. Apparently I only have 2 videos in here, so I'm missing a video. That is most of the videos. So I think there's only one more. This music is intense. Okay, so the link for the past episodes are there now. Alright. Boom. Bow. Splat. Patow. Alright. Let's beat up some zombies. Whenever we get some people in here, we're going to talk about some ideas from 2099. Oh, I see what I'm doing here. Alright. Okay, that's a good flashlight right there. So far I'm really finding this like money. I think I found some firecrackers. It's like just a bunch of money everywhere. Is that all that's important in this world is money? About that soap and wash your damn hands. Guess I can get some of that with some money. I guess there's zombies too. You don't want to use any soap that zombies use. Let's just start running. This. A wire? Wonder what I can use with a wire.
What we got here?
This guy sounds like he's from like Arkansas or like Louisiana. That doesn't sound like the same people. I'm just like wildly guessing. Oh. Are those regular people? Zombies don't scream when they fall for their death, so yeah, probably. But then again, maybe they're just screamers. Found a battery. Empty. Large battery. Just in case people didn't hear about this as well. The eclipse is on the 21st. But apparently there's going to be some kind of test on the 23rd. Somehow legitimate that is. Need some sort of official to confirm that. If there's going to be some sort of test on the 21st that will result in a power outage. So definitely get a radio. Just tell, I don't, what am I, oh okay, there we go. I would not get in here. It's all Sparking and stuff, bro. What the hell did I just say? He's not dead somehow. Okay. So now I gotta climb back out the top.
I can see it through the camera. Feeling alright, mate? The shakes? Fever? Chills? Good. I'll introduce myself later. Right now, we gotta get you the hell out of there. Do exactly as I say, okay?
How do you...
You have to trust me. First, you need to get hold of a weapon. Search in the maintenance storage room by the end of the corridor.
Alright,
I would
word.
move if I were you. Now.
What's in here?
What's in here? He was so curious. Oh my goodness. Found a lighter. I think that was a zombie. I'm hoping I come across a weapon before I walk back there. Apparently not. What are some other ideas? What else could we put skins on that could create energy with fuel cells and synthetic plants? First thing I thought of was a car.
It's the infected! Run! Run for the storage room!
What if we... Oh my.
Just a bit farther.
What if we put them on like windmills? Like the actual pole itself and the spinning part? So whenever it's sunny or windy, you're collecting energy. Oh my gosh. That'd be cool. We should just put skins on everything that could create electricity. But then, see, the thing is, everything we put skins on, it'll just be slowly making oxygen all the time. So I feel like it might be good to have like oxygen sensors that like to make sure it never got anywhere near to the point where we could blow ourselves up from too much oxygen. But then there'd be fuel cells on like, there'll be like fuel cells gathering. There was a different part of the fuel cell, the pan, or something like that. The pan, it was a part inside of it. It's a skin that absorbs the actual stuff.
I'm doing it.
No!
Didn't I bloody tell you?
Move. Now stop! Wait! Hey! Can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Nod your head. Nod your bloody head!
I ain't asking you again.
Oh, I'm doing it.
God. I'm a doctor, not a bloody executioner.
Sweet Mary, Mother of Jesus. Do you know how close we came to bashing your head in?
Fucking listen to this boy.
Whenever there's workers in a field or anytime you have to do anything outside, like working for long periods of time in the sun, you could wear special hats that you could get paid extra for by your boss or whatever to like to produce extra oxygen while you're working from the sun, and then you just get paid more moolah. That's like a way, that's an easy way to insert that into today's
You at least have a weapon?
standards.
You need to find a weapon.
Why won't anyone do anything?
At Benoit Beach Resort, in a hut by the eastern beach.
What should I do? Yeah, I know, man. This guy, everyone's in like just doing all different stuff. The whoever's at the front door, they are banging. I don't see see a weapon.
Oh man, I should have left with the others.
I wonder what this guy's gonna do if they come around this corner.
Fuck, I should have stuck with James.
I can go out there with this fan. I'll take the cover of this fan off and just cut their fingertips off.
Why won't anyone do anything?
Oh, there's a freaking weapon right here.
Alright. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
On three. 1, 2, fuck it, 3.
There's no one even beating at the door. Why did I come outside and just look around?
Smash this.
What? Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous, y'all. Okay. So every time you're in the sun working hard, producing energy, extra power for yourself, every time we make a building that's like in the sun, it could like, basically we could turn buildings that are in the sunlight into more profitable places. Like, if we're gonna be having profits on houses and stuff all the time, that would, like, Arizona would become like freaking Las Vegas. I don't know. Oh, watch where you throwing that thing, man.
Okay then. Thanks, mates. We were just attacked. Listen, your friend from the hotel's awake. You were right about him being immune to this thing. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made it. Maybe now we can hold out until help arrives.
There is no help. This thing can't be stopped.
Are you immune to this thing?
Took my life.
You need to get out of there, and I can help you. I can arrange for transportation. By air, by sea, but first you need to get here. To me.
I have many sick and injured here, mate. They're crazy with fear. Tell me where you are. Where are you? You there, mate? Hello? Hello? God damn it. I found you. You beat up pretty bad.
Strong.
We didn't think you were gonna make it. Name's John Cinemoy. I'm the head lifeguard here. Voice on the radio told me you were in trouble at the hotel. I don't know who you are.
I think this might be too much going on for ideas for 2099 right this very moment.
I can't.
But you're the only one of them.
Alright. So, what I'm gonna say is, everyone have a wonderful day. I appreciate you. Don't forget what I said about the comments. All the skins and stuff we can put it on. Anytime there's windmills or something, we can just attach the skin on there, generate some extra electricity from some fuel cells. Boom, bada bing, we got it. All the technologies that we have are already future tech. We just gotta figure out ways to combine them more efficiently and use what we got, because everything's so this is mine, that's his. Everything is so much about ownership. This is if 2099 is all about the humanity and trying to fix the bad stigmas about ideas and fresh new ones, like fresh new thoughts and critical thinking about just what we already have and what we already do every day. So if 2099 is supposed to be bringing those amazing visions that we have of what our future should be to today, we should work and strive. We should strive very hard to get what those ideas are, what we want our tomorrow to be today, so our tomorrow can be even better. That's my point. So I appreciate everybody. Have a great day or a great night. You live a long, happy life, or as long as of a happy life as you would like to. Peace. Not peace? Yeah, peace. Maybe.